guys, welcome back to my channel. I am finally giving you guys some candy table treat ideas. This time it's Sesame Street theme. So if you want to see how they turned out, just keep on watching. And remember, if you haven't already, subscribe and also like, comment, and share this video. I will truly appreciate it. So my very first treat is Cookie Monsters, and they are made out of Rice Krispie treats. Guys, I made this for the very first time, so please don't judge me. And I've also washed my hands several times, and I also used gloves, but sometimes the gloves were getting in the way, so I took them off most of the video. But most of the video I do have gloves on, but I just wanted to state that, guys, I did wash my hands several times, so don't worry about that. So what I am showing you here is what I used for my Cookie Monster. I'm gonna try to explain the best I can. Y'all know I don't explain really good, but so the first thing I am doing is taking these Rice Krispie treat bars and cutting it into threes. I got this all from the Dollar Tree, that and the mini chocolate chip cookies, except for the chocolate. I got it from Walmart. And what I did is just melted the chocolate 30 seconds each until it was fully melted, and then I just started decorating half the treat with the blue frosting, as well as adding the sprinkles on top. I would recommend using Jimmy's because they give it like an effect that it has fur. I was just somebody longing for someone to hold me. It could be anybody, but you chose me somehow. Now I'm crazy, thinking about you all the time, like crazy, knowing you're here by my side. And I was doing fine on my own, but it's very hard to explain this part, so hopefully you can see what I am doing and understand it. So I am taking black gel and edible black gel, I should say that, and I just made a mouth, and then I added some of the chocolate on the eyeball and just added to the treat, and then I just made it like one up and one down because, you know, Cookie Monster has like cross-eyed, so I try to make it look all goofy just like how Cookie Monster looks, and that's how it turned out. Here's a more up close so you could see actually what I did. It was a little bit hard at first, but once I got the hang of it, they all turned out pretty cool. Actually, these were my favorite treat out of all the ones I made. It was definitely fun but stressful. Me a whole lot better. A whole lot better. A whole lot better. A whole lot better. You've seen all my bad sides, yet nothing that I do seems to make you found me crazy, thinking about you all the time, like crazy, knowing you're here by my side. And I was doing fine on my own, but baby, you make me a whole lot better. So, of course, I cannot do a candy table treat without doing some cake pops. I got all this from the dollar store. Yep, Dollar Tree is where it's at. Like, that's where you could get a lot of things. Oh, before I forget, I'm going to list all the stuff I used below in the description box. And if I have any links, I will also link them below. But a lot of these things came from the dollar store. So as you guys can see here, I was baking the cake, and now it's time to put the frosting in the cake mix and then pretty much just try to mold it all together. I did 1 tablespoon at first, and then I added another. I actually added too much frosting. Just to let you guys know, don't add that much frosting. I would say about 2 tablespoons should be good, but this was too soft, so what I did is just rolled them up into balls, put it in the fridge overnight so it could harden up a little bit, and we'll just go from there. As you can see here, I took some of the sticks, added frosting on the stick, and then poked it all the way halfway through the cake pop. Since it was more fragile than normal, I put it through the whole, pretty much almost through the whole entire cake pop. So I forgot to mention that these cake pops will be Elmo's. You guys will see towards the end how they turned out. I'm cracking up because they look like crackhead Elmo's. But the jelly beans I showed you, I used the orange ones to represent his nose. And then just like every other treat I make, all you have to do is melt the chocolate, and you're gonna start dipping all the cake pops in the chocolate. And then this chocolate got a little bit too thick even when I started adding the coconut oil, but I think it's because of the food coloring. So I would suggest just buying regular, like already colored chocolate, because when I added the food coloring, it was just way too thick and it was difficult to dip in it. So that's pretty much what you see me here, is just dipping the chocolate and adding some more sprinkles onto the cake pops to represent the fur of Elmo. We watch the sun go down over the same. So doing this was a lot more difficult than the Cookie Monster because they are cake pops and they are round. So it was kind of difficult to make mouths and add the nose and the eyeballs, but I ended up doing it, and you guys will see how they turned out. They still crack me up because everybody was talking about how cute they were, but then if you look closely, it kind of looked a little bit funky, but it still came out pretty cute. Just like the Cookie Monster, I just ended up doing the mouth first, and then I used at first the black gel to try to stick it on, but it was not sticking on, so I ended up getting some chocolate and adding it onto, say, there you go, I'm adding it onto the actual cake pop so I could add the nose and the eyeballs. At first, I think I had gloves on, and it was just way too hard because I kept dropping the jelly beans and I kept dropping the eyeballs, and I think it's because my long nails. Honestly, it wasn't even the gloves, it was just my long nails. But it was very difficult to put them on, but I still got it, you know? It still came out pretty decent for my very first time. Like so many times before, we look at the same old stars, battle the same old wars, like so many times before. And I know that we're not perfect, but I'm gonna miss all that we had. Yeah, I know that we're not perfect, but I need this night for the last time. But all the fun times we had, I'll never forget. We will always share a bond, no matter what, 'cause you have a piece of my heart. And I know that we're not perfect, but I'm gonna miss all that we had. Yeah, I know that we're not perfect, but I need this night for the last time. Stay, no, you're gone in the towards the end, you guys will see it all displayed. But this final treat is pretzel rods. It's as simple as that. I got those sprinkles from Amazon. I will also have that link below. It is alphabet, so it had like a whole bunch of A, B, C, D's and one, two, threes. Pretty cute. And then they had chocolate balls. The chocolate balls were the only thing that was giving me a problem in that sprinkle because they were so heavy it wouldn't stay on. But all the letters and the other jimmies stayed on, so it was pretty cool. But yeah, just like the other treats, I melted my chocolate 30 seconds at a time and then took the pretzel rods and dipped it in there, put the sprinkles, and then that's it. That's all I really did with this. This was the easiest one, the less stressor one of all the other two. So yeah, just watch till the end to see how it all turned out on the display. And then the next video I will have is how I decorated the table. So I hope you guys got some ideas and enjoyed this video.